It's wartime.
Yippee.
They have some resistance that they're willing to put up. Let's go ahead and just get my Air Force down there just to try to minimize my own losses, even if it's completely unnecessary. Took their capital already. They don't have a lot more to even take. Oh, did they have an air base here? They had an airfield here. I have transport planes over here too, I think, or at least I did send some. Oh yeah, there they are. They have nothing defending any of this either. I guess let's just get marching down here and hopefully we have enough supplies. If not, like I said, I do have these transport planes that I can utilize to keep my guys in supply.
We took their capital.
Yeah, no, they didn't put up a fight at all. I hope they don't make me fight for any of the rest of it. I'll send some lone guys out, I guess, to try to take some of their other villages. They only have 2 left, so it's not like they could put up much of a fight. Oh, my AI is actually using these transport planes pretty well. Oh, there's the new capital. Now there's just this one. My AI seems to be keeping my guys fueled up for the most part. Let me send this one down here by myself just to... Alright, okay, well, yeah, that's it. Well, that's every village in the Western Sahara, just like that. GG. There it goes.
Just like a knife through.
Yeah.
I really showed them.
I really showed those bitches. Now I need to get some kind of infrastructure here. There's nothing here at all.
Yeah, not even resources.
There's also like almost no population living here. It's just a big desert. But I can at least develop its infrastructure to make other conquests a little more possible. Might as well scrap this sea pier. I don't need it. If I need anything, I guess it could just be up here where all the roads lead out from. I could put a seaport. Seaport could go there. I don't need a military base here. Usually I put it on a military base, but there's no supplies here. If there's no supplies here, then I don't need a military base for supply.
Are you still buying it or making it yourself?
I'm only researching non-tradables. I'm buying everything else from the United States. There's too many non-tradables basically for me to research to actually research any tradable text by myself. The US is researching other texts so fast that like it's opening up so many non-tradables.
Yeah, they have something of 20 research centers.
Yeah, I have 7 now, I think. That's why I'm waiting for the one in Tunisia. I'm not making my own research centers. I'm just not making my own. That's a cost I don't feel like bearing.
I only have 4.
I got a seaport and an air base here. That's a pretty good mix. Probably going to build an air base down here to Chile to spread supply down here. It needs some supply. I can get a railway or something headed out here as well. Yeah, I got a railway connecting this over here. Does this make a bridge? I don't think it does because there's a town on this. One thing I am researching is my own designs. I have barely utilized any foreign designs at all. I did buy the United States anti-tank, but I've been kind of using those in conjunction with my own up till this point because while they're really, really good, they can't go as far as my own. I also did get some American artillery, but I also have some other artillery like the rapid effect mobile rocket seems to be my best artillery so far, and I think I researched that myself. It has crazy range anyway. Very good for artillery. I got an anti-air from them. It pretty much is better than the one that I was using.
Do you have to equip missiles on ship, or does it just do it automatically?
Your AI can equip missiles onto ships and stuff automatically, but you can also manually do it.
And how would I manually do it?
There is a button in between your ROE and your build where you can see all the missiles. You can actually just yeah, you could just tell it to auto deploy stuff from there into available carriers, but I believe you can also do it on a unit by unit basis as well. Yeah, like if you give a what's it called, like a rearm or something order to one of your units that has missile capacity, or a repair order, it will automatically put missiles on if your ROE says that you can. Yeah, there's something in the ROE for missile acceptance, so if that's on, then you could just automatically deploy stuff to your ships anyway, but your AI is generally already doing that anyway.
I also didn't know that.
Missiles are weird, and they're only really relevant in the modern day scenario. Once I take Mauritania, I can actually go ahead and connect this down south I used a rail to connect it up here, but because there's already a road here, I might just connect it with a road. Oh, I might just build the road right now, honestly.
My next target will be Mexico.
Let's build the road right now. You're going that big already? Holy shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna let the US do it for me.
You don't know if they will do it for you. It's always
maybe if
safer
they're
to
friendly.
assume they're not going to help. It's always safer.
Okay, I'm trying to move my aircraft carriers. I have air units on them, but every single time I fucking click the aircraft carrier to move, the air units move too. No.
Well, because are you selecting like with click drag, or are you clicking and only selecting the aircraft carrier, or select dragging and then clicking the naval only button in your defense tab?
Oh, well, that'll do.
Pakistan spying on me. Why? I'm only warmongering. What do you want from me? I could probably connect this town down here as well, but I do this one by rail. I'll go ahead and set that mostly up right now, just to have that set up and spread a little bit more supply, because the Western Sahara is pretty much useless. There's like nothing here. That's why I'm not even building any military bases or anything, just an air base, you know, a sea base. It could use some barracks, I guess. Some barracks would be nice. Let me set up a barracks here. Let me set up a barracks down there. Station my troops out of. That would always be great. Oh, I have my launch pads now. Good. I can launch all my satellites finally. See, even on this speed, I can't keep up with everything. It's weird. There's just so much to do right now. Go ahead and connect this town by road. Could do with connecting. That could help supply. I'm not going to connect it anywhere else, though. The connections are already made here, and they're going to be made here and down here. This would be great to connect, but it's pointless with this border here. So, Spain.
Yeah.
Along the eastern part of Morocco, there's a whole lot of desert space where I have a road and you have roads, and it looks like there's some great spots for connections that we could exploit here. You know, move supply, make it easier to move between our territories down there, be a little more interconnected.
Okay, what do you propose? One in the middle and one on the right?
We have
West?
one in like this very eastern part of Morocco has one. And we have one all the way in the Western Sahara, so I feel like, well, at least one more in the middle would probably be good. I see that you have a town called Zagora, kind of right in the southern point, middle southern of Morocco. I feel like you could build that road.
I see it.
Yeah, like build that out to the border or something. And I feel like that would spread supply the best.
Do that.
And then I'll connect my road to wherever you put your road on the border.
Alright, I'm building it.
Now, having learned my lesson from Singapore last time, this time I'm sending one aircraft carrier along with several fucking escort ships.
Alright, roads building. And I don't know if you already know this, but the reason it doesn't look connected is because of aesthetics. It will be connected. Since you have a land link to Singapore, you won't really need an aircraft carrier per se. It can help. You could also just kind of get airfields or bases around Singapore as well. A land invasion of Singapore would just be pretty hard to fail one way or another.
I think if you declare war now, they're pretty dead.
I'm going for a overkill situation here.
Yeah, that's smart. Take your time. Oh, so it's Singapore next, not Egypt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Egypt is also pretty advanced, what I see.
Yeah, they have up to like 90s stuff. Mostly because they buy most of their
love
weapons in real life from like the US and Russia. They're at least as advanced as Singapore, probably, I'd imagine, in terms of what they have in this game. Their numbers certainly are the problem. Generally, everything I'm building is going pretty well, so I guess I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to max out all the uranium that I could possibly build in my nation, because it's a slow, steady, small stream of income over time. And as my military expands, I'll need more of it. The world already doesn't have enough, realistically. I'm building 102 uranium mines right now. Is this excessive?
Jesus Christ.
I have 48, building 102, and that'll be all I can build on my own native territory. The rest is going to have to come from other places like colonies, like Madagascar. I should be good on my own, though. At the very least, if I ever ran into an issue for whatever reason, I could get rid of my nuclear power plants and just swap over to hydro. I know it would be profitable to get rid of my petrol plants and just sell the oil, because electricity is not profitable to sell. Maybe that would give me something to build, something to do with all my money.
You could give it to me.
Listen here. I am not responsible for the UK's poor fiscal decisions.
Poor fiscal decisions.
I don't know.
Exactly.
But I feel like I could do it. I feel like I could make them rich. I think that's what I'll do. I'm going to phase out all my petrol plants. Literally every single one of them all over the world. Electricity isn't even profitable for me to sell, and I make a huge excess of it. Certainly don't need to be spending oil on it. Now I'm using only nuclear and hydro. Mostly nuclear. I love how many industrial goods there are in the world in modern day. What is shortage? What is that? I've never heard of a shortage of industrial goods. Dude, the price of rubber has been going up and up and up.
And I'm building and building and building.
That's gonna be a fucking money machine for you. Or, you know, it should be. I'm trying to buy some more right now. I'm doing like a mass purchase.
Well, you can afford it.
Yeah, I can.
Barely.
Barely. Yeah, he's selling his rubber so well, it doesn't even look like he has a stockpile. No, he has no excess rubber because he's selling all of it just that well. There's that much of a demand. I can't even do a mass purchase. I've already mass purchased the whole supply, and I'm still trying to buy more. That's how much rubber is needed in the world. It's amazing. You lucky duck.
You're just jealous.
I mean, I'm really not. I have $3 trillion.
Yeah.
I'm really not.
I'm really surprised though that the UK has only $10 billion.
Yeah, I have no idea why. It's weird.
How much income do you have on taxes?
My taxes, 3.4 billion.
My daily income is like also 3 billion.
My daily income with, well, my daily taxation is almost 8.5 billion. My social spending is 3.5 billion. My total expenses on everything is about 12 billion. Making about 2 billion more from selling stuff to my population. My last day of trades was 3 billion positive. Most of it consumer goods and petroleum. The rest of it is minuscule from electric power, which I'm selling at a loss anyway. Metal ore, coal is very small amounts of it. I'm buying the fuck out of rubber still. I have 2 rubber synths, and honestly I feel like I should just scrap them at this point. I'm not even using them.
Yeah, I have scrapped them a long time ago because they're expensive.
Yeah.
I guess I'll just scrap mine since I can rely on just buying it. There's no point to have them up. I'll just always buy rubber. Always. Forever. Create a new global shortage.
Yeah, I'm finally having a surplus of oil.
Woo! What's my surplus now? My surplus honestly hasn't really changed because I wasn't using all my electricity anyway, so the petrol plants weren't really being used. And I still have an amazing excess of electricity, just with the uranium and the hydro alone, so I don't really need to change that either. Oh, Tunisia's building a second research center now. They're 3/4, almost 4/5 done.
Too?
No, I'm not going to wait for the second one. I'm probably going to scrap the second one. I might just invade them now, finish the first one, and then scrap the second one. I knew they'd probably build another. I saw that coming. Yeah, I'll probably take over Tunisia now. It sounds like fun.
Well, I would say good luck, but I'm pretty sure you can take them.
I don't have enough troops just physically down there right now to actually take them, but I have a close amount. I moved a lot of my troops out of here. Oh my god, this is aircraft carriers and a whole fleet going through the Suez.
Like I said, overkill.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, you know, I could probably take them. I just need to move everything. I'm sending some more reinforcements just in case. Maybe, I don't know, 1/3 of my military. I forget how powerful Tunisia is. I'm pretty much ready for the war.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's enough. More
Alright,
like
let's take
overkill.
Tunisia. Death to Tunisia. Huh, they have a...
Tunisians alone. Leave them alone.
Well, look, I need to reform my colonies. They were one of them, so they should have thought about that before getting in my way. Woo, I'm already at the capital.
Yeah, it's their own fault that they exist.
That's right. They
Yeah.
shouldn't have gained independence. It's dumb. Why would they do that? They got a lot of stuff stacked up over here, I'll tell you that much. A whole lot of stuff is stacked up over here. Time to get that overwhelming air power, because Tunis is going to be a little bit of a bitch. Just bullets-wise.
What the fuck? You have MiGs?
Yeah, let me help
I
you.
took Libya, so I might have MiGs, yes.
Need reinforcements.
Oh, thanks for the air support, my fellow Spaniard.
I really have old planes.
I think I have some semi-modern ones. Oh, it's just the supply. The supply's finally catching up to actually shoot and eat away at all the fucking Tunisians. Looks like I'm only going to lose about 4 units this invasion, so that's not bad.
There you go, my Air Force is helping out too.
Of every invasion you guys could have helped me out with. Tunisia. Tunisia. I think we need to discuss military logistical priorities in the future.
Took their capital. Need reinforcements.
Their capital's fallen. Got their, like, 1 land production.
Well, what you need to do is you need to
took
build a
their
couple
capital.
airfields on the Egyptian fucking front.
Oh, you want some airfields? I have an airbase, actually. I have an airbase there. There was just an airfield, but I made an air base. I made another air base in the middle. I think I have 3 air bases along the coast.
Oh, I see it right
Yes.
there in Top Rock.
I have 3 Libyan air bases. Oh, Tunisia's dead. Woo! Yeah! At Tarabulus, I made a military base in kind of the middle of Libya, and all the way on the border in Tobruk, I have full-on air bases. I think it would be smart of me if I placed another air base at that southern border with Egypt as well, just for supply purposes. I also have an airfield just to the southwest of the military base, southwest of Tobruk. That one could probably also do with being a base as opposed to a field. Honestly, most of these could do with being with bases just for supply purposes. Yeah, I'll convert it to an air base, why not? Spread supply a little better. I gotta figure out this mess that is Tunisia. I can get rid of some of these sea piers now that I have a seaport up here that I'm connecting to the main infrastructure line. There's probably another sea pier somewhere I can get rid of. Like right here, this doesn't need to be a sea pier. I'm building some roads and rails to try to connect things a little better, and I'm gonna continue to do that as well. I need to keep launching my satellites because I have a couple of them that still need to be launched. There you go. That'll be all the rest of my satellites launched. That'll be good. Go ahead and repair everything that I've taken over as well. There's also a little city out here that could use a connection. 2 cities, really. Especially if my units are gonna fucking amphibious transport their way across just to get to it. Let's build it like this, maybe? Let's build it this way so it's closer to the actual infrastructure that's already there and can connect in easier. My treaty integrity is under 60%. They call me warmonger. Northern Africa's looking pretty nice. Got some agriculture I can get rid of. None of them have timber mills, which is highly surprising. Oh, I've gotten 2 other power plants, probably here in Tunisia, I'm willing to bet. Let's find out where those are. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot all about this. Let me cancel this. Where am I building one? Tunisia and Algeria. Algeria was building one? Oh, it must be repairing. It must be repairing. Right now I have 7, yeah, so that will be the 8th one when it finishes. That's fine. Don't know why this isn't scrapping. I said to scrap all agriculture, did I not? I could have sworn that I did. We got some in-mids we can get rid of. We have no mill mids, surprisingly. A cons mid, get rid of that. Some more petrol we can get rid of. We didn't have any coal. I also forgot to look like I was going to look at the other power. Should be above hydro, maybe? Where is it? Is it above nuclear? I wish it was organized the same way. Oh, dude, I don't even see it. It's just scattered in here somewhere. It's not even fucking organized. There's one. It's in Paris. Really? I have an other in Paris. Huh. Where's the other? Also in France. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of these because these aren't actually that good. Hydro is way better. And there's something even better than this. I just like to point out that there are Italian units just all over my territory because they thought I needed help during the war. So what they did was they went into mainland France. That's where they went. That's how they chose to help me out. Thanks, bros. Keeping my territory safe for me. Nice to know Italy has my back. I am the world's largest warmonger. Ah.
I think I'm ready.
What country is this again? Singapore? Oh, this should be a fucking breeze. Go for it. Remember, the speed is on fastest. The fucking Royal Navy's just bombarding the shit out of them. The land troops are overwhelming them already. You've pretty much destroyed their entire army already. All you need to do is start stepping in. Oh, their fucking navy's popping out. You're chasing their navy out of Singapore. Look at all the missiles flying, trying to kill their navy. Oh, their navy's dead. God, look at all the missiles fly. Holy shit. Missiles are crazy. That's it. You could just take the rest of the country. You've cleared it out. All you need to do is step in there. And it's done. There you go. It's gone. Singapore's dead. That was overkill. That was real British tactics right there. Send the whole armada to kill like a little island. That is British tactics. You're playing the UK very well. Got a couple productions out of that too, and the port of Singapore, so that's pretty nice. Oh yeah, you have Malaysia's sea-based oil derricks as well. Some of these oil derricks you have in the North Sea and Malaysia's as well can probably be exploited as well, with more oil than they're already building, just for the record. Wow, Spain has a lot of military production. I think you have more land production than I do. Yeah. I haven't built any production, I've only taken it over.
Yeah, I've built a little bit. Yeah, a little bit, actually, pretty much.
The UK and Spain, in order, are numbers 4 and 5. I'm number 6 for total military production. So you guys actually have both amassed more production in general than I have. God, fucking warmongers. What's the matter with you?
Who could have thought that NATO was so aggressive?
Yeah, who would have thought? It's this is this is what Putin describes NATO as being.
Yeah.
This is what he wishes NATO was, so that more than his own people would believe him. Well, China, quote unquote, believes him. Oh, look at the whole fucking Royal Navy just going home with all the troops.
Well, that's not the whole Royal Navy.
I mean, pretty much everything over there you're pretty much sending back.
Yeah, I'm sending it back, but it's not my whole Navy.
What, you're not going to take Brunei while you're over there? They took some of your Malaysian land. They fucking slurped it up.
Play Brunei for later. Besides, now that I actually have, land production over here, technically I'm already building up a force over here, so
that is true. Total deployed military-wise, Spain has the 4th largest deployed military. I have the 6th. UK has the 9th.
Yeah, it's only because I'm getting ready for war now.
Ooh. Wait, who's next? Who's next? Oh, I see. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Is this gonna work out as a naval invasion? I'm really curious.
Yeah, me too. I got their military approval pretty low, so...
Here, let me help you out with a fund insurgency. This is a risky one.
Who's he going after?
Venezuela. He's doing a naval invasion. A focused naval invasion.
Yeah, I'm not sure yet if I go for the capital right away or land somewhere else.
Well, I don't know, man. Good luck with that one.
If I were you, I would probably land... Let's see, do they have a seaport anywhere? Like an actual
on the
port?
west and the east.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself, guys.
Oh, that's up here.
Guys.
What happened?
I found France's orbital launch pad. You won't believe where it is.
In Paris?
It's in French Guyana. It was in my colony in South America the whole time. All I had to do was annex the colony. Why is it in a colony? Why couldn't I use it if it was in my colony? That is so upsetting. I'm just gonna annex them because of that.
I would land at...
And destroy this. I annexed it just to scrap that hex out of spite.
Alfie, if I were you, I would land on the western port at Punto Fio.
Yeah, I think that's the safest bet. I'm also building some air bases on Cuba to make sure for the air support.
How the fuck do I have an F-35 Lightning in fucking Cuba?
Yeah, I see it also.
It's like stationed at Guantanamo. How the fuck did that happen? I've got my orbital launch pad's almost done. Unless, like you, I have one in a fucking colony somewhere.
Yeah, I can't believe it was in a colony. I'm literally just scrapping all of it out of spite. I didn't have to build any of that stupid shit. why would it... I understand why it's there geographically, but why is it in a colony not belonging to me? Why wouldn't that hex just belong to me anyway? You know why it doesn't belong to me? Because I have colonies keep military complexes on. That's what did it. That's what fucking did it.
Yep.
The fucking Guyana Space Center. I am tearing the Guyana Space Center to the fucking ground out of spite. But I will put like a seaport down here and an air base, just so I have some kind of infrastructure. I don't think I need a whole military complex down here, do I? I mean, there's nothing down here. There's no point of building production over here. There's no real resources to exploit either, so I'll just build it up on a city hex, just to save myself the time, and I'll get rid of this fucking space center. I still have 3 colonies that I could annex at any time. Most of them aren't self-sufficient, nor do they have any resources. They're literally just islands. The biggest one was Guyana, and its biggest purpose was basically invalidated. I'm gonna annex another colony. The reason I'm annexing this one is because it's right next to Madagascar, and I could, like, get a little naval military base kind of set up there in case I need to, you know, stage out of it, slash if I need a place to retreat my troops as a barracks during the fight for Madagascar later on, that kind of thing. Build a seaport there, build an air base there, build a barracks there. I don't know why I deleted this road, because honestly that was a pretty well-placed road, and I might as well just leave it there, but simultaneously I guess this also doesn't need a road.
Alright, here it goes.
Oh, invasion of Venezuela begins. Lower the speed if you need to, it's on fastest. The war begins. Good luck. Woo! Here comes the Air Force. Oh boy. Oh, you did get one town. You have a place of supply. You didn't get the one town you landed on. Barcelona's fallen. Their troops are marching out of their barracks in Caracas towards you. Oh, here comes all your planes. Looks like you got some supply planes in there too, which is good. Supply is going to be a huge issue there for a quick minute.
Yeah.
Ooh, careful how far you poke out too early. Military approval's at 34.8. Am I still funding insurgency? I am. Very good. I am
as well.
Looks like the initial landing went pretty well. I don't think you got a barracks in there, did you?
No.
No, but you got a pretty good base nonetheless. All you need is supply and then to keep pushing towards Caracas. May support your war. Your warmongering.
You horrible, horrible person.
No, he's on our side. It's cool, bro. It's cool.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
you
doing
wonderful,
it for you.
wonderful person.
Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do something dumb just out of curiosity. Even though the social assistance spending recommendation is so high, because I have so much money, I'm just going to try to fund it and see what happens. I know it raises your inflation. I know it makes your population happy.
Well, goodbye 4 trillion.
Without it, I'm spending 3.7 bill daily social costs. It in itself is 1.5 bill. So it's a lot of money, but compared to my surplus, it's not actually that bad. I can't afford it. The Venezuelans have killed 10 units, lost 55, and I'm not seeing too much of their activity, so a good chunk of their units are probably already dead, and the rest are probably repairing. Your units do look supplied. I was going to say, I'm surprised you're not pushing up yet. I feel like you could make a coordinated push up to Caracas. How are you guys going to handle Trinidad, by the way? Because it was a Spanish colony, but it was ceded to the UK.
Oh, he can have it.
I was going to say, if you're looking for suggestions, I'd say Spain should get it because the UK has enough on their plate anyway.
Yeah, the UK can have the rest of the world.
Literally. Literally.